Thank you for listening and welcome to the Life Podcast, a proud member of the Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network. I'm your host, Don Smith. The wonderful Charlie Hester is back in the co-host seat. I've decided that she will be co-host. Everybody else is just filling in as guest co-host when she's out. We talked to comic Dwayne Howard. If you enjoy the show, like and follow the Life 1069 on Facebook and Don Smith Comedy on Twitter, or tune in live on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM, or you can stream the show live at wwsu1069.org.
The brutal presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence.
All right, it is. Hey, it's time for the Life Radio Show.
Woohoo!
Hey. So you got to watch those levels. See that it's jumping all over the
Are
place.
you
right
talking softer? Is this show the NPR
It's not the only
edition?
thing jumping all over the place.
Yes, we're gonna talk about my new sweaty balls.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Lake Wobegon.
This is a Life Radio Show, by the way. I'm your host, Don Smith. Back again this week. The lovely Charlie Hester as guest co-host. It's about time.
What do you mean?
We missed you last week. Last week there were some other schmucks in here. No fun at all. I'm kidding.
No.
We still had fun, but just not as much.
No, I get
not
it.
as much. Never as much. Dwayne Howard is also in as our first guest for the night.
Just another schmuck.
Yeah, just another schmuck.
Another schmuck.
Back to you, Charlie. No. It's Dwayne's first time in the life.
It is?
Yeah.
Pop that cherry.
He might actually listen to this one, too. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's never listened to any of them before.
What?
We had this discussion
I'm listening
before.
to it right now.
Yeah.
I don't think that
you
counts,
and
Dwayne.
Probably that's it. Just
Right on. Hell yeah.
So, how have you been, Dwayne?
Good,
You
very good.
got up at Wiley Sunday Comics. Was it this past weekend or the weekend before? I can't even remember.
I believe 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Same night I was up. I left before your set, I think.
I believe so.
Or during. I left during and then came back after.
That sounds about right, Don.
And then I was like, that was the owner, right? He left during my set? Perfect.
That's the way it usually works. But that's what always happened to me. As soon as I would go up, whoever was managing or owned the club would leave. Are you all right, Charlie?
I had to adjust the mic because I'm sitting in a new spot yet again, and I need to make eye contact. I'm a big eye contact fan.
We just like to keep you guessing.
I know. It's funny I have to make eye contact on the radio.
Well, yeah. That's the thing. I can do phone interviews, and it's just not the same. Because a phone interview, you don't have that eye contact. It's not as personal, and you talk over each other because you're never sure who's going to talk next.
I took a shower for this.
Yeah, he took a shower.
Did
for
you?
this.
Yeah.
We've had people wear
Fun
three-piece
fact.
suits in here for radio shows. So.
That's cool.
And Patrick's making a hell of a racket over there.
Yeah, thanks, Patrick.
Yeah.
Shout out to Patrick,
But
the producer.
can we also really quick, because we are on the radio,
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne is wearing a rubber duck shirt. Bless everything.
Yes, he is.
That shirt
It
is fantastic, sir.
It is
TJ
adorable.
Maxx.
It's
Golden find.
Nice.
It was like $4.
Oh, that makes it even sweeter.
Knuckles?
Knuckles.
that reminds me of the movie Johnny Dangerously and the car they were driving, the getaway car.
Yeah.
Had the shelf paper.
Hold on. What was the
And
bill on the duck shirt again?
About like $3.99.
Oh, wow.
TJ Maxx.
Goodwill find.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
that was a
TJ
foul
Maxx.
joke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
The bill. Yeah.
Oh,
I see what you did there.
finally.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now we're waking up. Boys,
All right.
keep up.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the Life Radio Show.
What took me even longer to figure out was because I first started doing comedy at Wiley's, and then it took me another year and a half to figure out you were the owner.
It took me even longer.
He's still not sure sometimes. So how long have you been doing comedy?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years.
All right. And
That
you like
long?
it so far?
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah?
It's a fun journey.
What made you start that? What I always like to, like I'd said before, I like to know the origin story.
Well, it's
So-
my voice, and it's also the chance to make people laugh.
It's your
'cause-
voice.
Yeah, like Kevin Hart. I remember I never laughed so hard in my life. Listening to, I think it was him at. It was one of them.
One
out
of those
there.
guys.
Yeah.
That you listen to and like, okay.
No, it was Kevin Hart.
Oh,
he
okay,
made me laugh
okay.
so hard. I was crying over and over, especially the bit about him and his cursing at his teacher because his mom let him. Yeah.
That's a good bit.
Yeah. And so he just made me want to be like, all right, maybe I'll do this. And then I talked so much about it in counseling that my counselor was like, just get up there and do it, man. And so I just did it.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome because normally comics, they don't start doing comedy because of therapy. It's usually the opposite. So I think that you're actually going the right direction.
Or they do comedy in lieu of therapy.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people do that too.
So I started when I was 20.
Comedy or therapy?
Comedy.
Oh, okay.
Therapy, I don't remember when I started. That's how early it started.
Knuckles, my friend. We're right there with you.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to delve too deep into the therapy end of it. So
That's okay. It doesn't go that long because then I was like, shrinks are weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So, but I want to go back to another one just to rail them with some good family stuff that's been happening over the last couple of years.
Are you using your therapist as like a test audience? It's like a very expensive open mic.
No. Oh God, no. I would more just a lot to unpack about my brother, and then this whole thing going on between my mom and my aunt over in Indiana, all because my grandma passed away. And so it's like a whole family feud over money. It's all
scraps,
settled now, but then it ended up going back into like how it was before it was quote unquote settled.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And then my brother, we just haven't talked since he's moved out, and I'm okay with that.
So good, strong relationship, and
With my brother?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, it works out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's perfect then.
Yeah, I've tried talking to him a few times. He still doesn't really. He's living life on his own, and we just don't talk.
Sometimes
was there something that caused the rift? Do we need to get into that, or
no? There's not really one specific event. It was just we never really got along. It was one of those things where it was boys will be boys. Oh, they'll grow out of it. Don't worry, they'll grow out of it.
And
eventually they just moved out of it. And then,
he moved out, and then that's when it finally. Which unfortunately that was.
Yeah, we never talked. We get along great now.
That was 19 years. Yeah. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I show up
because I had 3 brothers, and I'm the youngest of 4.
I'm the youngest.
And it's it could be hell. It could. Brothers have good moments, and some things with my brother over this past weekend, and I won't talk about too much on the radio. It has to do with the.
I feel like I probably brought down the mood, but I didn't mean to.
No, not at all. Not at all.
We go everywhere on this show.
Oh yeah.
So we'll get back to something really dumb before too long. Don't worry.
So you both are the youngest then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Triple P, what about you?
He's mute today.
He's mute.
He's mute.
Well, let us know, man.
Well, I'm the youngest and also the middle. Yeah.
If anybody else had told me that, I would have questions.
Oh, it's pretty simple. I am the youngest of there are 3 of us. We were the original ones that started out. And then after my parents split, I ended up getting 2 double stepsisters. So
double stepsister.
It's a little Springer, but well, it is. My mom married my dad's new wife's ex-husband.
Your mom married your dad's new wife's ex-husband.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're my double stepsisters, and so now we've just sort of meshed into this like really like fun group that we all get together and it's a lot of fun. And now I have 2 little sisters.
I just want to see how did the couples all meet in court?
In church.
In church.
So after court.
Even better.
I know it.
That's
so yeah. So this is the reason I'm probably in comedy. I would say, and therapy. Just living my best life.
It sounds like it worked out though. It sounds like it actually worked out well.
It did, and everybody was much happier after the swap went down. So there's not really a better way to say that.
Well, that's the swap.
That's a swap.
You take this one, I'll take yours. We'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just mix the kids all together. So.
Yeah.
I have 3 half sisters.
Oh yeah.
So it's a similar story.
So you have 1.5 sisters.
Ooh, I wish. We're all 3 people. But it was the same deal when my mom married my dad. He already had 3 daughters with another wife
Gotcha.
previous. So my mom was wife number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then one of them is a druggie so bad that she's been in and out of court. She was supposed to be evicted, but they found her nude in the middle of the living room the day she was supposed to leave.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
Now, wait,
we
is
don't
it-
talk to her.
Is it not okay to be nude in your living room? Because I'm a fan.
Well, she was still there with
I'm-
all her stuff, and they were supposed to be gone on that day.
Gotcha.
I think it's only an issue when you're nude in other people's living rooms if they don't know you're there. That's where I run into
Her husband didn't know she was there, which is ironic because he was still going to stay at the house. It was just her that was supposed to leave.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then she just laid naked on the floor.
Well, hashtag the court said so.
Oh,
Oh, well.
See, I'm a unicorn of comedy because my parents are still married.
Oh.
that's so
Yeah.
Sweet
From
and
when they were
unusual.
18 years old.
Really?
Yes.
Do
And
they
they're
talk
still-
to
it's
each
been-
other?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When mom's home, yeah.
Wait, so
She stays gone a lot.
it's a loving relationship?
For the most part, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, they're
that is a
both
unicorn.
in their 70s now, and
Mm-hmm.
they've been together for getting close to, close to 55 years, I think.
Okay.
So yeah,
Wow.
it's insane.
That's so sweet, though.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
marriage are you on, Don?
But with that, I'm on my second
Okay.
for now. No,
There it is.
no, we're doing good. We're going strong. But on the radio, but I better shut up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're especially because we're getting messages from a listener, so I don't know who
We
those
are?
yet.
Perfect.
So, yeah. What
Let
was the first one?
me add him. Listener, what's their name? Let me give them a quick shout out.
Yeah, I have no idea, but apparently they're saying my parents couldn't cheat on each other if they tried. I don't know what that means. Because
I think
you
they're
know,
saying that you. Wait, let me ask you this: were you an altar boy?
No, I was not.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was thinking maybe you have some memories you don't remember.
If I didn't remember them, they wouldn't be memories.
I know. That's touche.
I remember every single one of my memories.
You know what? I bet even though your parents might not be able to cheat on each other, I bet they have a sex tape somewhere.
Don't even want to know that. But you're probably right.
That's for that listener.
Remember that VHS recorder we got to record your 13th birthday?
Yeah, my piano recital, and then, oh my God!
They just recorded over their marriage tape.
Yeah, you can still hear the piano in the background. Wow.
And this is why we love the show.
Exactly. You never know. See, I didn't even know I was coming here for therapy. I thought we were here to talk to Dwayne, and you guys just turned it right back around. Or somebody turned it back. It wrecked one way or another. So, Dwayne, how are you?
Pretty good. Not too bad at all.
You've been doing comedy about 2 years?
Yeah, give or take about 2 years.
When's the last time you bombed? Because we like to talk about that a lot on stage.
Ooh, the
And,
last
Do we?
time,
I
the
do.
last time I
love it.
bombed so hard I stopped for 2 months because it was a roast battle.
Oh, those are the
okay.
worst.
Yeah. And they say
I have
they always
not
say
done one of those.
they always say don't let that stop you. Just get back, go to another mic and whatnot. But it was a soul crusher, a
Yeah.
heart stopper.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
for
it's-
people who are like empaths and more on the sensitive side, roast battles are a sticky wicket to try and navigate.
Yeah, and I still have work and some school stuff that I'm working on as well. So I was like, well, I'll focus on that for a little bit.
Sure. Take a
More.
breather.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just wrote material nonstop.
What? Okay, so technically you didn't
Sat
stop
around your
comedy.
ducky pajamas and cried
You
a little
just-
bit, and then you got back on stage.
Yeah, you dove in and did some work and then came back with gusto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I still had a rocking set. I mean, it was decent. It wasn't like I brought the house down, but it was a decent set after not doing it for a good second.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, how much do you think that if you go back into it and have a really good set after not doing it in a while, how much do you think it is the anticipation and the I don't know because I know if I don't go up for a while, I get very anxious about going back up. I get that the adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times I think that helps my performance.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think if I go up, like
it pushes you through it. I think.
Probably the past week and a half, I've gone up about 5 or 6 times.
Okay.
And that's a lot for me.
Yeah.
And it's getting to where, for one, I'm bored with the material I've been doing, so I'm going to have to change that up because I get bored with stuff, and then because I think I'm OCD,
Right?
So I get bored with stuff and move on.
Do you record?
Was I saying I got distracted? I used to. I don't record as much.
Okay.
I probably should, but I don't.
So, Dwayne, how many times a week do you try and get up on the stage?
3 would be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
But not. I'm starting to get back into it still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably 2, because there's 2 on Thursdays, and the occasional Wileys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dayton is such a fortunate comedy community because you guys have so many places that you can go and do comedy and really hone and work your craft. And
Really fortunate about the network, actually.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Underground Dayton Comic
Yeah.
Network.
Underground Dayton Comic Network. Yeah.
am I in that one?
It's a long name, but
I think so. I think you've been inducted.
I'm
somehow.
looking.
I don't know.
are you on the
Yeah.
Facebook group?
Yeah, you better check.
If so, you're in it.
Yeah. You're whether you want to be or not.
You're deep in it. Travis is still involved in it.
Yeah, he's in Michigan, but he's still
in the
well,
Dayton.
he keeps saying he plans on coming back.
Oh, I believe him.
I'm just waiting to go up and do one of his Michigan shows and getting some biscuits and gravy. That's really
You know,
that's
I
what
had
it's all
some
about.
biscuits and gravy on Sunday that reminded me of my grandma because she passed away back in 2015. She never made biscuits and gravy. It was just
but
really
the biscuits and gravy reminded you of.
good. Yeah. Well, I went to a Bob Evans first. It's okay. It was a moment. Well,
Okay,
sure.
that's all right. Well, yeah, it reminded you that she never made biscuits and gravy, is it?
Well, I mean, I had just I had a country fried steak, and I put some stuff on top of that, like potatoes, and then I put eggs on top of that. And so I was already really focused on that. And then I also had this half biscuit and gravy off to the side. And then, so I was well into the country fried steak. I said, let me get over to this, let me try out this biscuits and gravy. And I was like, I miss my grandma.
Yeah, you'll have that. You'll
Yeah.
have that.
It was random.
Yeah.
I just got
It's a good laugh, though, because I just ate cereal at her place.
What's that?
I just ate cereal at grandma's house.
Yeah, so you would think you would be having a bowl of cereal and remember, but no, the biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's a grandma type of breakfast meal.
It is.
Well, it's perfect because I went to a Bob Evans, and then after 10 minutes of not even getting coffee or water,
That's Bob Evans, yeah.
I was like, let me go somewhere else.
Yeah.
The one thing that I love to get at Bob Evans, and I will never not get this, is the fried mush.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Why?
Well, the
It's so
one-
good.
Is that a side or is that?
No, yes and no. It's basically like a
Is
deep
it an appetizer?
fried slice of cornbread.
What?
It is so good.
I didn't know
So
that was
that
an
was what my grandma Opal used to make when I would visit her.
There is one thing I hardly ever get at Bob Evans, and that's service.
Yeah.
Those, I won't go there anymore. They are
Oh.
terrible. They absolutely are. I got up and walked out of one because we sat there a half an hour, and you know how the manager goes around and asks everybody how's everything going. Walked right past. We've been sitting there for probably 25 minutes. Walked right past, asked the table in front and the table behind us, and I was like, I think we're done. I think we're done here.
Yeah. Did you get like drinks or coffee or anything?
I think we had a soda.
And
But that was enough. It was like, no, we'll go somewhere else. And nobody even noticed we left. It's not like they said, hey, excuse me. They just, well, there goes another one.
yeah.
It must be commonplace at that Bob Evans. So, yeah, I just don't care for him.
Hey, Don, quick question. Have you been listening to a lot of rap music lately?
I have not. Why?
That's an amazing question. His face. Oh, I wish the radio could see his face right now.
Have you? Well, then you've been missing out on all the gun noises in all these songs. They're like, bra, da, da, da. In the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. They're or like, yeah.
You're a little random.
It's all right.
Okay, you're all right. You're all right. Well, we're all a little random here. That's what,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what we do here. But
I just love I'm fixated on the gun noises in rap songs at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm trying to work into some material.
Okay. Don't try it here.
Ah.
No, I won't, but I will try at your place later. Meaning
That's fine. That's fine.
The comedy club. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because here we talk. We don't do material. You do material, I'll kick you out.
I do material.
Well,
You do material.
do
'cause
material
you
at a
sing.
comedy club.
We'll allow that. What's that?
Well, I do material at a comedy club
Okay.
or at restaurants when people aren't expecting it.
That's always
because
fun,
that
too.
always goes over so
Oh, yeah.
well.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time.
You should try it at Bob Evans. It's a
Yeah,
captive
exactly.
audience.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, they're all waiting around on the server.
They got nothing else going
to
on.
Yeah.
Mercy.
I was going to add to your biscuits and gravy story because my grandmother down in Tennessee actually used to make biscuits and gravy, and we were down there one weekend, and she lost her biscuit cutter.
Oh, that's
Yes.
not good.
Yes. And well, it was hilarious because she brought one biscuit to the table, and it was about 1.5 feet wide.
Really?
Yeah.
You just made one massive
One
biscuit.
big, massive biscuit. So yeah,
Forget it. I'm punching out.
yeah. I had the best chunk of a biscuit I've ever had.
It's like one of those donut birthday cakes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
We had a biscuit. Yeah, big birthday cake biscuit.
Mm.
That is so much better than birthday cakes, by the way. Biscuit and gravy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do gravy on. I can do brown gravy, but like white gravy just skeeves me out. And
I just mean sausage gravy.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I think part of it is I was pregnant and working at the Cracker Barrel, and I had the worst morning sickness.
Oh well, yeah.
And the sawmill gravy was that was my trigger.
That's
every
Cracker Barrel
day.
too. So
Did
yeah,
you
I
try
can
giving it
understand.
another chance?
I did not, sir. I still can't look at it. It still makes me go, oh, oh.
Okay, then maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I will get Cracker Barrel dumplings with the brown gravy. That is delicious.
Okay.
FYI, listeners.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Hey, didn't we say that you were going to try pineapple pizza this week?
Not this week. I'm
Why
not
do-
going to.
All right.
Well, I'm trying to go keto,
Are-
like you're doing.
Really?
I'm trying.
Wait a
I've
second.
done it before.
Wait
It's
a
been a while
second.
ago.
Pause. Backstep.
Uh-huh.
Pineapple on pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Don hasn't tried it?
No.
What's the deal, Don?
I don't like pineapple on pineapple.
Why is that a thing?
Yes. Why screw pizza up with it?
Okay. Is that why so many people don't like pineapple on pizza? Is they already don't like pineapple?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
No, how can you not? That's like not liking happiness, Don. It befuddles
Happiness
me.
creeps me out. That's,
Here's the name of the episode.
that's why I got married.
Happiness
I'm
creeps
trying
me
to
out.
avoid it.
Oh, mercy. Are you writing that
I
down?
will write that down. Happiness creeps.
I think it's fitting for where we've been so far.
Yeah.
30 minutes in, almost.
All right. I should probably go ahead and hit the comedy rundown.
You
We'll take a
should do
little
the
break.
rundown.
You got break one queued up. You're on top of it, man. Patrick is on top of it.
Aw.
I mean, he's not talking today, but he's on top of it. He's taking a vow of silence. Yes, it's okay. It's okay.
Poor little fella. I feel like we should get him a blanket and a hot cup of tea.
I think a biscuit birthday cake. That's what we need to get him.
Does the pizza place
Just-
deliver?
Yeah, with pineapple.
With
pineapple biscuit birthday cake.
Yes!
That would be a good name right there for the show too. Pineapple biscuit birthday cake.
Wow.
See what? Yeah, we'll let the listeners decide.
Pineapple. I'll write it down while you do the rundown.
Okay, that'll work. Here's this week's comedy rundown brought to you by the legendary Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in Dayton's historic Oregon district. Call 224-JOKE or go to wileyscomedy.com for all the best in Dayton comedy. Tuesday, February 19th, tonight, open mic at Peach's Grill at 104 Xenia Avenue in Yellow Springs. That show starts at 8 p.m. Also, the Toxic Offenders Comedy Showcase is at Toxic Brew Company at 431 East 5th Street in Dayton. That show also starts at 8 p.m. So if you want to get to one of those, you better hurry. Wednesday, February 20th, open mic at South Park Tavern at 1301 Wayne Avenue. That show starts at 9 p.m. Thursday, February 21st, open mic at the Spirited Goat at 118 Dayton Street in Yellow Springs. That show starts at 7 p.m. Also an open mic at the Barrel House at 417 East 3rd Street from 8:30 to 11 p.m. Also an open mic at Hookah Bazaar at 958 Patterson Road. That show starts at 10 p.m. Sign-ups if you want some stage time are at 9:30. And also on Thursday, Brian Aldridge is at the Dayton Funny Bone at 88 Plum Street at the Green. Friday and Saturday, February 22nd and 23rd, John Witherspoon is at the Dayton Funny Bone at 88 Plum Street. Our good friend Ray Jackson is going to be hosting that show. And also Friday and Saturday, Chris Bowers is at Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in the Oregon District. The wonderful Joe Young will be hosting that show for him. And Sunday, February 24th. Sunday, February 24th. Wiley's Sunday Comics is back at Wiley's Comedy Club, so get out and check out some of the best local comics, or at least the ones that signed up this week. That is it. As always, check out wileyscomedy.com and DaytonFunnyBone.com for details and tickets to upcoming shows. And don't forget to show some love on Monday nights to the open mic at Hannah's at 121 North Ludlow Street in Dayton. That is all. Patrick, take us home.
I'm ready to get old. I am. You know why? I grew up with an Atari 2600. Yeah, that's right. One of the joysticks on that, same joystick on a hover-around scooter.
I'm looking down the hole, you're looking up at me. You're cold and tired, that is easy to see. Lower the rope to you, a bucket on the line. Your membrane will be soft and smooth, and your heart will be mine. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or as it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Yes, precious, it gets the hose. Inside your eyes drive me from control, evoking visions of my favorite casserole. And if I eat your heart, I'll also bite your soul. And when I'm done with that, I'll use your skull as a bowl. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It gets the hose. It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket. Yes, it does. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket now. And it does. The night is very cold, I'm feeling kind of weak. I think I'll make myself a cap from your right buttock's cheek. And then I will go walking with my little dog. And then I'll bury you underneath a log. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Yes, it does, precious. It puts the lotion in the basket. It put the lotion in the basket. Oh, put the lotion
Hey guys, this is Mike Shea from Eventide Entertainment. As you may have noticed, our lineup has been a little scarce lately. We're currently going through some programming changes, and we'd like you guys to be a part of the team. If you've got a podcast or a radio show or an idea for something you'd like to put on the internet, we want to help you make that happen. Send us an email at eventideent@gmail.com with your show idea, and we'll help you get it on the air. What are the benefits of working with Eventide Entertainment? Well, to start with, we'll make sure that your show gets onto all of the best platforms, whether it's Spreaker or SoundCloud or iHeartRadio or Spotify and iTunes. We will get those on the air for you. Not only that, but you will be assigned an executive producer who can handle all of the post-production and editing for your show. All you have to worry about is just recording the show, and they will take care of the rest for you. So that is one less thing that you need to worry about. We've also got a graphics person who will design a custom logo for your show. We'll put together a customized promo for your show that'll play on other shows in the network. So we're all helping each other out. You'll also get your own specialized Dropbox folder and access to our private staff Facebook group. There is literally nothing to lose if you're a host and you join the Eventide team. So make sure you send us an email at eventideent@gmail.com. And for more information and to check out some of our other shows, make sure you check us out on our website, www.eventideent.com. And we hope to see you guys soon.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker at Wiley's Comedy Club, and you're listening to WWSU 106.9. Swear to God.
Swear to God, we're back on the live radio
We
show.
are,
But
swear to God.
more
Pew, pew,
more
pew,
than one or
pew.
two is just being greedy.
Yeah.
But we won't talk. You don't want to be greedy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've missed you so much, Bob.
So yeah, pot sticker edibles. That would be Yep. Asian marijuana pot stickers. That would be a thing. We need to get somebody to make those.
I might know a guy.
Nothing. You might know.
Actually, they may already be on that, Don.
They should. They
In the
should
West,
be.
yeah.
They have to be.
There's a
So you're
cooking-
going to do this. You're going to mess me up.
There's
that,
a
Patrick.
cooking show on Netflix that is all about, I think it's Netflix, maybe it's Hulu, all about like doing like upscale edibles.
Hulu has the spinoff, more than likely.
All right.
So,
Possibly.
yeah.
Oh gosh, I can't remember, but I watched it. I really enjoyed the show.
Yeah. That's. I'll have to check it out. I'll have
Yeah.
to check out the.
I haven't seen it.
I'm a sucker for cooking shows, though.
See, Patrick's over here researching pot stickers.
Is he really? Ah, look
Do
at
they have
you.
them? It looks like he's found a recipe. Actually, marijuana pot stickers.
Print that off.
That's
Yeah, print that
amazing.
out. We're gonna
For my friends.
Isn't the world a beautiful
Well, that's
place?
going to be our next contest on the radios. Whoever makes the best one, and we will eat them here in the station.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that kind of thing.
No, me neither.
That's frowned upon.
Anyway, we're back on the Life Radio Show. In case you didn't know who this was, I'm your host, Don Smith.
I'm Charlie Hester.
Yeah, Charlie Hester is back with us, and Dwayne Howard stuck around.
Yay.
Yeah.
Local comic.
Yeah,
So-
yay, local comic.
So now,
Yeah.
Dwayne, I see that you have this huge like gallon jug of water. So let's talk about that because I am an
Okay.
avid drinker of not alcohol, but
Of
I
water.
like drink a ton of water and Coke Zero, unfortunately. So what is your purpose in drinking this much water?
Well, the dirty details is that I used to be 341 pounds. And then
Awesome. Yeah.
water and jump rope was my combination that got me down.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ah, that's amazing. We can do knuckles again because I've lost 101 pounds.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow, very nice.
So look at us over here in these triple
Aren't you
digits.
guys?
I've had a little too many milkshakes and I've gone only down to 90 pounds, but that's
No,
okay.
that's okay. I call those the vanity pounds. They don't, that like 10, 15 from your original place where you were like, yes, I've lost all the weight. And then you creep back up a little bit.
Oh,
But
yeah.
maintenance is tough, man.
I kept creeping up though,
Yeah.
back to 90 pounds.
Yeah, that's I did that myself actually. Several years ago I actually was cast in a movie, and when they told me what my costume was going to be at the time, I was about 340 pounds as well. Yeah. And I'm still about 309 because most of it came right back. But no, when they told me what my costume for the movie would be, I actually started going to the gym, for about an hour and a half every day, 6 days a week. And in 6 months' time, I dropped down. I think when we filmed, I was 230.
Wow.
2 months?
So
No, 6 months.
Oh, sorry, 6 months.
hold on.
It's still a lot in 6 months.
That is a lot in
but
6 months, yeah.
So what was the costume? Was it was it nothing?
It was real close. It was a loincloth and a vest.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, that's and here's
And
the,
where
here's
can
the
we
sad
see
thing.
that movie?
It never
Patrick,
got
pull that
completed.
up.
It didn't?
The guy lost all the footage.
How do
He
you
lost
lose?
oh.
How do you lose a masterpiece?
Like,
I have no idea.
did his
It was fantastic. It was called The
Oh.
League of Extraordinary Alcoholics versus the Horde of Really Creepy Undead Zombie Flesh Eaters. It was basic. It was a superhero zombie
Yeah,
movie.
that's perfect.
Yeah,
Don
The world
Smith?
needs
He'll
that.
only
Yes.
be in movies that have ridiculous names.
absolutely.
Like-
yeah, like Black Mamba. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we've sold that. What's that? Or Happiness Creeps Me Out. That's not a movie, but that should be.
It should be.
It probably is. That's actually. I'm sure somebody's come up with that. If
You know, I
not,
think-
I'm going to write the screenplay.
I was going to say that's a really great premise for two struggling comics who are living in the city and they're trying their best just to make it, but anytime they get really close to being happy, then they self-sabotage.
Oh yeah,
That would be I would watch that.
That's
I would relate.
Natural.
Well,
That's
if it's a movie, are they, roommates or are they roommates?
Well, that's
Oh,
part of the
no,
self-sabotage, man.
now the Happy Time Murders is not close enough. That's actually a really dumb show.
Have you ever watched Happy Tree Friends?
That is crazy.
That is a fun show.
That is twisted right
That's
there.
my
But yes,
favorite
have
when I've had a little too much pineapple.
when you yeah. That's the Pineapple Express anyway.
That's a really good movie.
It
That is
is. It
another great
is.
movie.
Yeah, it's about pineapple. Should we hit a couple of news stories? Okay.
Why not?
You seem shocked.
No, I'm
By
just,
news stories.
I'm so
Okay,
excited to be here with you
Okay.
guys. Yeah.
Awesome.
This is the highlight of my day. I have a biology test tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, you're so young.
Yeah. Well, how old do you think I am, Charlie?
Well, you said earlier, I mean, you're probably in your lower 20s.
You're not wrong.
Ugh. Ugh.
22.
No. Baby.
How old are you, Patrick?
See, that's why he doesn't get any of my
26?
movie references.
Okay. Word. Yeah.
We're old.
Yeah, somebody made a reference the other day that it's nobody else got. And it's but me. It's okay, that makes sense.
I talk about drinking the Kool-Aid,
Yeah.
and people don't get that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think
I still
everybody
get
would
that,
get that
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Well, you
That's the
do, but
common
you're
one, yeah.
also an educated person who, happiness creeps him out. So that would be
Right.
right
so
up
you
your
probably
alley.
would have looked into that
well,
kind
yeah.
of weird, creepy Jonestown kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, they do teach it, at least.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, they should. There are a lot of lessons to be learned from that.
That's right.
Well,
News.
let's hit some news stories. The bride wore black, but that wasn't the most unusual thing about a wedding in Berlin, Vermont last week. The couple chose to get married in a Walmart, with the ceremony performed by an assistant manager, according to news reports. Joanne and William Bollinger.
And shout out to that assistant manager. Pew, pew, pew.
Exactly. Both employees at Walmart met there because they both work there, would be my
Oh,
guess.
that's kinda
Yeah, that is
sweet.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They had planned to get married at the local courthouse when the retailer's personnel manager offered the store as a venue. That's nice too.
Extra shout out.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
The ceremony was set for the employee break room area with assistant manager Todd Sobel, who is also a minister, officiating. But at the last minute, the wedding was moved to the area of the store where fresh flowers are on display. The couple had not thought about the attention their wedding might receive on social media. Joanne said, "We were just doing it because it was fast, it was easy, it was convenient." That is what her husband said, too. About Walmart.
I was going to say, if they were going to have that wedding in the break room, I was going to say how selfish of them to not let the world and the public be able to
Right,
see that.
exactly. The
But
people
then
of
hearing that it
Walmart
was
need to
in
be
the
part of that
flower
because I'm
section, that's
sure
romantic.
somewhere in that Walmart there was some dude walking around in a half torn up wedding dress.
I'm going to look this up because I need proof that employees actually work at Walmart because I can never find them on the floor.
Well, no, they were having a wedding.
No, I know,
They weren't
but
working there.
I can't find them when they're not having a wedding.
Well, yeah, that's. What time do you go to Walmart? Because, most times of the day
That
they
is a
aren't there
factor,
either.
actually.
Yeah.
That's a fair factor. What time do you go to Walmart?
I have been going there for years. I think I've gone every single time, but I don't know. That
still
is
not
like
work?
my Bob Evans. Like, I go there and it just doesn't work.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah.
I don't like Walmart.
No, Walmart is the Bob Evans of service.
Yeah.
That's why I go to Meijer.
I go to TJ Maxx.
Shout out. Pew, pew, pew.
Meijer. Nice.
Not a fan of Meijer.
Why?
I'm not. Years ago, I went to Meijer quite a bit. Because I worked a third shift job, and I got off. Well, on Friday was payday, and it just every time I went through there was so much attitude from the people at the register. The one time, they gave me whatever my paycheck was. I bought like $60 worth of stuff, and they gave me like $20 more than what my paycheck was, and all the stuff. And I'm an honest person, so I say, hey, I think they're. Nope, it's fine. It's okay. Well, I guess you don't want to worry about it then.
Wow.
But no, every time I've been there, just been so many. I won't say so many. Not everybody's rude because I have a really good friend that works at a Meijer.
Well, yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But I don't. Maybe that's just an Ohio thing because in Illinois.
Well, Charlie, aren't you curious where he shops now? Where do you go? Where do you shop? Where do you get your groceries? Like maybe Kroger? Do you go to
I
Kroger?
go out in the woods with a whistle and a stick.
Well, I was going to ask because one of the baggers at Kroger made me their godfather of their child.
Wow.
And then I told another bagger to kind of deal with it.
Oh, so you have a feud with the other bagger then? Because it was.
Well, I made one
It was
that
between
night.
you and you. What?
I made one that night because he was trying to name the child after him, and so I was like, "Hey, make me a stranger the godfather." And she was like, "All right, you're the godfather of my child."
Okay, so it's not even somebody you know.
So you had it in the bag.
Yeah, so I was like, "Hey, deal with it. You can't name it, but I'm the godfather. Peace." Bought some groceries.
That's so. Yeah, just a random bagger named you as the godfather.
Yeah. I wish I knew her name. Try looking for her.
Do you know her kid's name? You're the godfather.
You're the godfather. You would think.
No, don't know that either. But I am the
gonna
godfather of
There's
that
going to be a
child.
terrible accident, and this kid's going to show up, and you're not even going to know what to call it.
It's unfortunate, but I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there for little what's her face. I don't care.
Or his face,
or his face, whichever.
They want to let us know it's something else.
I'm not.
You know what? I'll
find
find out at that time.
Exactly.
But, we'll worry about that later. I just want to meet the little guy or gal, unless they're taller
or whatever.
than me.
Yeah, whatever their
I'll have to look up to
chosen
them.
pronoun.
Regardless,
because we can't judge. I'm going to skip the next one for now. A Tinder-inspired app is helping farmers match up potential partners for their cattle. Called Tutter.
I love America.
A mix of the dating app Tinder and Udder. It lets farmers swipe right on cattle they like the look of. That there's a purty cow. They are then directed to the page Sell My Livestock website, where they can browse more pictures and data about the animals before deciding whether to buy. Valuable information is available on matters like milk yield and protein content. They're still talking. They're not talking about tender at this point. Or calving potential, explained Doug Bernares, CEO of Hectare Agriculture, which runs Sell My Livestock, and Graindex, a UK-based online agri-tech trading platform. Matching livestock online is even easier than it is to match humans because they're cows. You can just put them there together and they'll figure it out. Because there's a huge amount of data that sits behind those wonderful animals that predicts what their offspring will be.
So, like, does the farmer just want to end up buying like one cow at a time?
Well, yeah. You got to have
there?
the right one. Yeah, you got to pick the right cow. You don't want to set your bull up with just any old cow. Yeah.
Well, and
Go ahead.
I don't think I want to share what I was about to share.
Oh, okay, fine. But yeah, that's do cattle need a dating app? I guess that's the question of the century. Sure, go right ahead. Toss your cattle into the ring.
Is the moose knuckle on this app?
Yeah, that's would that be moose knuckle? That would be that's a separate app. Yeah, you can't mix a moose knuckle with a cow. That's utterly ridiculous. Wow. Here's some vacation ideas, Charlie.
For
hobby
you.
ideas.
coming
For
up
you.
now, you mean?
For you.
With this
Yeah,
next
no,
story?
not the not the cattle dating app. No, we moved
Okay,
on.
thank
past
you,
that.
because we were going to have some words out in the parking lot
I can imagine.
on the next break.
Yeah. No, this one might be a lot of fun. Former baseball superstar Jose Canseco made his name hitting home runs, but his latest project is a pitch to go Bigfoot hunting. The former MVP posted 2 tweets on Tuesday night offering to take a few lucky people on an expedition tracking the mythical beast and, quote, a real alien. Huffington Post called the listed number, which, in case you're wondering, is 702-374-3735.
I'm going to need a copy of that.
That's 702-374-3735. And received this text message. Spend the weekend with Jose for $5,000 cash.
Oh.
Only 5 lucky individuals will get a golden ticket. Oompa Loompas ain't got nothing on Bigfoot. Travel in his custom RV to an authentic alien sighting and proven Bigfoot habitat. Camp out in the wild, tell stories, and maybe meet a real Bigfoot. You never know what's going to happen with Mr. Canseco. Parentheses, food included. I don't know why that's a weird place to put that, but that's where it was. Only serious inquiries, please. I will help you book your flights to Vegas and set itineraries. Thank you, Morgan.
Let me go ahead and just say a quick sorry to everybody right now, because I'm going to be buying all those tickets after the show.
You're going to get the golden tickets. You're
Yeah,
gonna,
all
so you
5.
want a one-on-one with, or I
I'll
guess
bring some
if
friends.
I guess if it's with Jose and Bigfoot, it would be a 3-way, not a one-on.
It's okay. There's still room for 2 more friends. I know some comics.
Yeah,
Bring Dan
yeah.
Dean.
Oh yeah, and Coat.
Yeah,
Coat would have
Coat.
to come along
Coat
because I think Coat and Bigfoot would get along well. Have you met Coat? You know Dan Dean?
I'm not sure who either of those individuals are.
Okay, Dan Dean's a local comic. He runs the Village Cup open mic down in West Charleston, I believe.
Oh, I think I met him a couple times, actually.
Well, Coat is his coat. And he refers to it as Coat. Coat has its own Facebook page. You can follow along the adventures
It's pretty great.
of Coat.
It's pretty great. I've been following since we did the show, and I'm like, oh, I really wish I'd thought
There's
of
a
this.
Coat that has more followers than me.
Most likely, yeah.
That's really
That's wrong.
says a lot about my character.
Does Coat have a Twitter, or does he just? Does Coat just Facebook? I almost used the wrong pronoun.
Yeah.
Coat's preferred pronoun is Coat.
Something tells me, Don. Oh, they have a preferred pronoun.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
never
Yes.
mind.
Coat
has a preferred pronoun.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Scrap that. Scrap
See?
what I was about to say.
See, there you go. You have to know the whole story about Coat.
There you go.
So
Coat. I
Bigfoot
need
chasing with Conseco.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
Bigfoot.
You know,
I
it's
just-
tax return season. They knew exactly when to drop this
absolutely.
experience.
Yeah, they're going to make a fortune out of this. This is a brilliant marketing right here. Because I know everybody's signing up just because they want to see if they get to take a baseball bat to Bigfoot. If they
When was the last time you went Bigfoot hunting?
it's probably been about it was over the summer.
Over the summer?
Yeah.
Why?
Charlie?
You didn't call me. I would have come.
Well, I didn't know you that well at the time.
Gotcha.
Perhaps next
This
time,
summer,
'cause
we're going to have the live radio show camp out.
Perfect. I have a
That would
speaker.
be-
I'll
that
bring a
would be
speaker
fun.
with the real Bigfoot mate calling.
That would
It's a
that
specific
would be
device.
fun. We could do that. We could probably swing that.
Wow.
Bring some pineapples. Yeah, make pineapple pizza.
That's right.
Yeah, because
We'll both have to be off keto by then or have a cheat day. You down for a cheat day, Don?
yeah.
By then,
I'm
Patrick.
due.
By then, Patrick will have printed off the recipe.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and we can have pineapple pot stickers.
That's right.
Rudy, the little bulldog that could, gained a legion of fans at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show as he attacked the course in the agility competition on Sunday, but a fluffier, less determined dog named Winky. What I just assume you would know. Also grabbed the spotlight with a decidedly different approach to the apparatus. The Bichon Friese's complete lack of urgency may have lost the competition, but it won the hearts of the crowd and people who viewed the run or stroll through the tunnels and over the obstacles. When Winky reached the top of the A-frame, it seemed like a perfect time to stop and take a look around, and when crossing the dog walk, the Bichon stopped again to acknowledge the cheers of the crowd. Winky's final time of 192 seconds, which included 92 faults, was nowhere near Rudy's time of 51.63 or the winner Verb's time of 32.05. So, yeah, Winky.
I already have an Instagram post about Winky. Because
that's perfect.
I know. I am obsessed with Winky.
Well, only Winky that takes his time. Winky takes his time.
Well,
and you can't rush Winky.
Oh my word! We don't normally get this downhill until the second half.
Yeah, usually this is like the second hour.
Wow! Freaking love this show.
You all right, Dwayne?
I'm doing all right.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I was sick last week.
Any thoughts on Winky?
Well, I'm just jealous over Charlie. She knows more about Winky and Coat and a lot more dating culture than I do.
Well, I don't think me knowing a lot about Winky is.
I'm okay.
Almost killed the host.
It wouldn't be the first time I've almost been killed.
Don's face is so red right now. It is amazing.
I was trying not to spit my water all over Triple P. Okay. Where were we?
Yeah, we're back. Your face is normal.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Perfect. All right. Let's
everybody take a deep breath. Let's center ourselves.
Yeah, let's bring it down a notch. Okay, everybody back.
Woosa.
Welcome to the Life Radio Show. We've got one more news story.
My name's Dwayne Howard.
They came covered in blue paint.
We're so getting fired.
They came covered in blue paint, donning red and white hats, nearly 3,000 in all. The goal was simple: to break the world record for the largest group of people dressed as Smurfs. The group Da Traditionverein organized the event in Germany. Not even going to try to pronounce half this stuff. I don't want to spit all over the mic. On Saturday, near the border with Switzerland, they had strict rules. In order to be counted, participants couldn't show any non-blue skin. That was rough. They could dress as Papa Smurf with his trademark red cap and white beard, or Smurfette with blonde hair and a white dress or skirt. Normal Smurfs were okay too, but some characters like the evil wizard Gargamel were strictly off limits. The group posted on Facebook that 2,762 Smurfs showed up. Guinness World Records has yet to confirm the feat. The standing record is held by a group of 2,510 people in the United Kingdom in 2009. This group's that I'm not going to try to pronounce again. First attempt. No, it's not their first attempt. They first attempted to break the record in 2016. Charlie?
I just have a real quick question. Were they all 3 apple bongs high?
I don't even remember the reference. I don't remember the show.
Smurfs were 3 apples high.
Okay, I did not even remember that.
Who are you?
Huh?
I gotta leave. I can't.
I wasn't a big Smurf fan.
I was. Smurfette. Like, that's pretty much who I am now. I just tan.
Yeah. What's that?
I just tan.
Oh, so you're a tan Smurf?
I'm a tan, trashy Smurfette.
Do you have a Smurfette tattoo, though?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I've got room. I got plenty of room.
Okay.
Tax time.
There you go.
I want to get a tattoo.
Ooh, what do you want to get? Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
you're good.
Forget Don. He doesn't do tattoos. What do you want to get, Wayne?
Well, I was thinking about, I was a real huge fan of Supernatural and rewatched the show, like the first 9 seasons way too many times.
Right.
And so I was thinking about getting the Supernatural tattoo on my chest. But thank goodness I didn't have the right pecs back then to get that. And so I'm thinking about just getting a weird, some symbol of love somehow on my chest, maybe like 2 inches by 2 inches or like 3 by 3.
Uh-huh.
My cousin's a tattoo artist. I'll let him do it.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I finally decided what my next tattoo is going to be.
Okay.
I am getting a chest piece, and I'm going to get 2 bluebirds of happiness, on my chest, like near my shoulders.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. Well, we'll see how it goes, but I'm due.
Yeah.
I haven't had a new tattoo for a year. It's time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many do you have?
A lot.
Okay.
But here's the thing. I have like several like pieces, which are made up of a lot of different tattoos.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm just
So like a mural.
yeah.
Is it like different stories?
Yeah, actually, since you understand weight loss, and how that sort of it changes the way that you think about yourself.
Your mindset absolutely evolves over time, to say the
And
least.
so I had an issue because I lost so much weight. My arms were really kind of like flabby, and I was so ashamed, and I would never wear like sleeveless T-shirts. And so I decided that I was going to get a tattoo piece on my arm,
Okay.
and I called it white trash immersion therapy. Because I knew if I got a tattoo that I
You'd
would
wanna
want to
show it
show it
off.
off.
Right.
And it worked like a charm. And
Oh,
now
come on.
I like
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Now
Put
I
some
like I
nuts on
never
that.
wear sleeves and F it.
Go you.
Fox News it.
Right.
I don't need sleeves. These arms are hanging out and they're here to stay.
Let them free.
That's right.
Free the arms.
So Winky.
So Winky, that's free the Winky. What?
Shout out to Coat.
Oh my goodness. Look at the time.
Look at the time. It has been a fast moving hour.
Wow. What an
Yeah,
adventure this
yeah.
has been.
It has.
It's been really fun. It's been a pleasure.
It's been good having you on, Dwayne. We'll have to do this again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
Absolutely.
Hopefully
Yeah.
you'll be here again, Charlie.
I am here as often as I can afford it, which
Yeah.
right now is once a month, sometimes twice.
Yeah.
Oh, no, this is extra.
Yeah. Hey, if
Feels
if
extra
you want to
special.
buy a T-shirt, I have them in my trunk, and that'll get me here another week.
Yeah. There you go.
I wish I was joking.
What's the T-shirt? Have I seen the T-shirts?
Sometimes I fart during sex.
I want one.
Nice. You know what? Actually, how much are those?
I sell them for $20.
20.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I also have my amazing empowered artwork, which that's
Which is a lot of fun.
It is a lot
that
of
is great
fun,
stuff.
and Donna's such a huge supporter of that, and thank you for that. That
Hey,
you
oh,
always
yeah.
include that. My Dirty Ray of Sunshine Facebook page. It's Dirty Ray of Sunshine Art.
Yes.
So
Definitely check that out. She's really, really fun, entertaining stuff.
it's like everything about me that I can't be because I try to keep it clean and happy,
Right.
and joyful and positive.
But no, that the pictures from those because you want to tell him how you come about with these as far as the pattern, the dress patterns,
Oh yeah,
and all that.
so I collect vintage sewing patterns, and I just love them. I love looking at them, and so finally one day I had so many, I decided that I was going to start cutting them out and using them in artwork. And then at the time, I was sort of sick of doing the merch that I had, which were boob keychains, and I was hand making those, and they were a pain in the butt. And so I decided that I was just going to start making these really small little 6x6 canvas panels, and I paint all of the backgrounds, and then I put these adorable little pictures from vintage patterns on there, and then I just let the pictures speak to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
and what they're saying is usually spot on from their looks. I mean, it's fantastic.
yeah, I really and as I'm cutting them out, I mean, I'm looking at them. It sounds so weird. It's such an arty farty thing to do, but also, and pineapple is a hell of a thing. So,
Well, yeah, pineapple speaks to you when you're
pineapple.
Try it on your pizza, Don.
That's right.
Yeah, I might.
Try some
Do you
pineapple
have any
on your
shows coming up real quick? We got to go to
Nothing.
break
Nothing
real
at
quick.
the moment.
Nothing.
Nothing at
that
the moment.
saves so much time. Patrick, we're ready to go ahead and go to break.
It's just
Since
D
we have
apostrophe
no
Wayne.
shows.
I'm the only white guy with apostrophe in his
Just-
name, with that name, so.
You need a hyphen. You need like D apostrophe Wayne.
Well,
how,
sadly,
how
well, not
hyphen
sadly,
word.
I'm certified. That's on my birth certificate. So,
All right. Well, there you go. All right. We'll take a break. Thanks for coming in, Dwayne.
Thank you, Don.
Nice chatting
Charlie,
with you.
pleasure meeting you.
We'll be back here shortly on the Life with Damon Darling. Thanks for listening to the Life Radio Show podcast. Check us out on Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network or wherever you listen to podcasts. Remember, if you want to listen live, we're on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM, with repeats on Wednesdays from 10 to noon and Thursdays from noon to 2. You can also stream the show live at WWSU1069.org. If you have suggestions or comments for the show, feel free to email thelife1069@gmail.com.
The brutal presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence.
You can't mix a moose knuckle with a cow.